Hello guys, this is James Simvilon and welcome to my vlog. So, for today, our topic is about the recent result of the study conducted by the OECD, or the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, pertaining to the program of International Student Assessment. So this is what we call the PISA 2018. So this particular program is actually an international study on how the students of each country performed in a different subject areas like science, math, and English. But unfortunately, the result had shocked the Filipino people kasi guys, recently nga, we ranked second to the bottom, only defeating Dominican Republic. So the conclusion, one of the conclusions of this study, the very poor daw mga Filipinos pertaining to reading comprehension. Now, the purpose of this vlog guys is tutulungan ko kayo na maintindihan kung ano ba ang dapat gawin. So this is a constructive criticism, and I will also lay down some of the ideas and suggestions of Professor Oligario, some of the alternative solutions proposed by Professor Oligario of the University of the Philippines in Diliman. In article or blog na nilabas niya over Facebook or social media, may ginawa siyang article na entitled Reasons Why We Have Very Low PISA Scores. So pertaining ito sa recent result na nangyari nga na naging bottom 2 tayo, and mahina daw ang mga Filipino students natin generally when it comes to reading comprehension. So number one na reason na minensyon ni Professor Oligario from UP Diliman is that performance tasks have been interpreted as performing arts tasks. So meaning yung mga teachers, instead na gumawa sila ng mga reading analysis task, ang ginagawa daw kadalasan ng mga teachers in response to the performance task matter ay nagfo-focus lamang sila sa performing arts like dramatization. So ito yung isa sa mga reason why hindi naman natin sinasabi na ang dramatization or role-playing ay masama or hindi mabuti, pero meron pa mga mas magandang activity na mag-i-increase and strengthen ng analytical skill ng mga students, such like reading analysis tasks. So, second naman na reason na pinoint out ni Professor Oligario is that the memorization, ang mga teachers daw are more focused on memorization instead of direct application. So, exams instead of correct experimentation, like they conduct wrong experimentation when students simply follow steps. Kasi kadalasan na ginagawa ng mga teachers, they just give steps to the students or procedure, and then pina-follow lang ng mga students. So, according to Professor Oligario, dapat daw mag-focus tayo sa mga direct application, hindi yung sa memorization lang. So, as teachers, we are actually trained how to devise different strategies and techniques sa mga students natin in order to develop their higher order thinking skills, not only focusing on the lower order thinking skills. Okay, so third na pinoint out ni Professor Oligario na reason why we have very low program for international students assessment is that we are more focused when it comes to mathematics subject on computation instead of authentic problem solving. Student use the ruler. For example, the students daw, they use a ruler to draw line instead of measuring the length of actual objects. So teachers give too many computation tasks and not enough experience in real life problem solving. So in the teaching strategy, meron tayong strategy on how to develop and teach the students on solving actual problems. So yun nga, yung problem solving na strategy should be heightened and strengthened para din yung mga students or mga estudyante natin, they will be able to develop this skill, which is solving the real life problem. Okay, fourth na reason na sinabi ni Professor Oligario is that the wrong interpretation and implementing of No Child Left Behind policy as simply a mass promotion, thus promoting students despite lack of competence, and they know this. Alam ng mga teachers ito, and even the DepEd is not blind to this. Let us all be very frank and true to our opinion. So here, alam naman natin na yung DepEd, they released a policy na yun nga, no child left behind policy, na dapat i-promote lahat yung mga students. The teacher should exert too much effort and passion in order to strengthen the competence of the students. Pero in reality naman, hindi naman talaga nangyayari yan, because nga, mga clamor ng mga teachers, they have to be heard also. Ang dami-dami nilang mga works outside from teaching na kailangan nilang i-comply ng mga papers and documents na nire-require ng DepEd and other branches of or agency of the government. Hindi nila na-focus na yung teaching nila. So, ang nangyayari ngayon is competence sana yung pinofocus ng mga teacher natin na i-develop sa students. Ang nangyayari is, pinapasa na lang ng mga teachers because nape-pressure na sila and they don't want to be tagged as incompetent. So, ang nagsasuffer ngayon is yung mga students o yung mga bata na kulang talaga sa competence. Sana kasi yung pag-interpret ng policy na ito hindi masyadong literal. Meaning, no child left behind policy, walang batang maiiwan na hindi natututo. Hindi yung literal na i-move up mo sila kahit hindi sila prepared. Kasi according sa theory ni Thorndike, yung law of readiness, if the child is not ready for that particular competence, hindi talaga niya ma-perform yan. So, kailangan muna niyang i-perform yung prior na competence before siya puproceed ng higher level na competence. Kasi alam naman din natin na yung curriculum pattern natin is a spiral. So, meaning, paulit-ulit lang yung mga subjects natin, but every grade or every level, nagtataas yung difficulty niya. So, hindi pwedeng i-promote mo yung bata sa higher level without him or her mastering the competences na prepare for this particular level. So, I hope the DepEd also will listen to this particular claimor na kung hindi talaga ready ang bata, wag nating i-promote. Gumawa tayo ng policy na modular where it's up to the studies of the DepEd na instead of implementing the No Child Left Behind policy on its literal interpretation, dapat gawin itong mas realistic and hindi burdensome sa part ng mga teachers. Because mangyayari niyan is ipapasa lang ng teacher yan for the sake na nagampanan niya or na comply niya yung No Child Left Behind policy in the expense of our learners. So, panglima, wrong interpretation of the spiral curriculum. So, yung minention ko sa inyo kanina na yung pattern ng curriculum natin sa Philippines is spiral, leaving students to learn fragmented knowledge in different math areas and science areas. So, ang ibig sabihin nito is, kung napapansin ninyo, pag yung bata, tayo bilang estudyante, pag nag-absent tayo sa isang meeting lang ng math, usually what will happen is hindi na natin alam kung ano nangyayari sa pagkapasok natin kasunod na meeting. It's because of its fragmented knowledge or yung tinatawag natin na pagka-connect nito sa mga lessons. So ito yung example na yung mga batang lumiliban sa klase, especially if the teacher will not exert an effort to recapitulate and of course tingnan yung kapasidad din ng mga umabsent para makahabol sila, given also na mayroon tayong time constraint and a lot of factors talaga na i-consider natin. Ang mayayari is hindi talaga maiintindihan ng mga bata kung hindi sila mag-exert ng effort din to learn what have been discussed in the previous meeting. So, puproceed lang sila sa next topic na hindi na nila alam kung ano nangyayari. So, that's the thing na nangyayari sa math. Kaya mahina generally yung mga Filipino students natin when it comes to mathematics. So, teacher's observation has also become, this is number 6, so the teacher observation has become simply for grading teachers and PBB concerns or yung tinatawag natin performance-based bonus instead of equipping them with skills to improve teaching. So, the reason also na medyo mahina or sinasabi nating hindi masyadong mataas yung kalidad ng edukasyon natin sa Philippines, it's because of the lack of proper training sa mga teachers natin. Well, it's true na mayroong mga in-house trainings and services na ginagawa yung ating mga institutions, but the reality there is, hindi lahat ito nag-grasp at natutunan ng mga teachers, leaving them incompetent still to teach a particular subject matter, knowing that in the advent of K-12, maraming mga subjects na hindi tayo familiar because during sa time natin when we studied, hindi natin sila na-encounter, pero bago lang. So the training should be ensured na talagang natutunan ng mga teachers and they are really competent when they teach the subject. So ito yung pinaka-problem natin because we allow them to teach without honing first their competence or skills in teaching. And seventh, the NAT or the National Achievement Test is used to rank schools instead of checking where the schools can improve instruction. Ito yung masama kasi tinuturuan natin yung mga students na bawal magpiyahan, bawal mag-cheat. But in reality, we are teaching them directly how to cheat. Kasi pagdating ng NAT, pinatatabi natin yung medyo matalino kaysa yung medyo mahina na estudyante at pinapakokopya natin sila. Worst is, ang teacher, pinuprovide nila ng mga answers na yung mga students or mga pupils nila para tumaas yung level nila sa National Achievement Test. Kasi nga, ginagamit ito as a factor in ranking schools instead of checking where the school can improve instruction. And worse, schools manipulate the scores in NAT to make it appear that there have been improvements in students' performance when in fact there is none. Yun nga, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na magkakopyahan na, magpo-provide na ng mga answers just to improve and make it appear na talagang daming natutunan ng mga students. So I think the Department of Education, as being the most appropriate agency, kailangan din tingnan nila yan na practice natin sa Philippines. 8. The term facilitating learning, which is the role of or the concern of the 21st century education, being interpreted and implemented as leaving the task to the students and not lecturing to the students anymore. So meaning, not giving input to the discussion anymore because pinapasa na natin sa mga learners or nagiging too much na yung centered natin sa learners. Yung literal na masyado na ang nagiging effect niyan, yung mga teachers, they no longer input some ideas, but rather, pinapasa nila sa mga students nila kung ano yung ginagawa ng mga students, they will just rate there. Well, the cause of this particular principle in DepEd is very noble, pero for God's sake, in the implementation, hindi lahat ng mga teachers, they totally understand what facilitating learning means. They thought that they will just give the students instruction and task and that's it. What some of the teachers, they do not mind anymore kung natutunan ba talaga ng mga students yung proper objectives or yung competences na dapat lang matutunan. So, ito yung isang dapat na tingnan din. 9th is much time spent on other matters like paperworks and programs when teachers should be spending more time on action research and finding ways to improve teaching. Sana bawas-bawasan din natin yung mga programs and events ng mga bata and then give natin, prioritize natin yung mga time na kung saan si teacher nagtuturo talaga actual sa classroom. Now, yung mga teachers natin na laging seminar, we hope that the principal or yung head teacher nila is tinitingnan din nila na yung mga bata na naiiwan na estudyante ni teacher ay may humahalili or uma-assist na hindi sila talaga totally na naiiwan. Kasi yung nangyayari is, si teacher seminar, si estudyante training because may mga ganyan-ganyan na competition, na-neglect na nila yung mga competencies na dapat nilang i-learn. And when they go to college, they are very achiever in high school, but when they reach in the college level, doon na nangyayari na lumalabas na yung kakulangan ng bata sa competence. So, ang nangyayari, bumabagsak siya, nagpo-poor yung performance niya, na malayong-malayo nung high school pa siya. Okay. The 10th one is focus on teacher training instead of mentoring. So this means that teachers collect certificates from fragmented series of trainings when they can be mentored in classroom as they face daily challenges. So yung CPD natin na rule ng PRC before tayo makaka-renew ng license, yung mga trainings na kailangan i-join ng mga teachers in order for them para makapag-rank, ma-increase yung nila, these are not the real solutions because the teachers can actually be mentored in the classroom as they face the daily challenges, yung mga problema talaga nila sa pagtuturo. Doon lumalabas or nag-i-exist yung function ng mga head teachers at ng principals on how they are going to enhance and develop their teachers. So, mentoring the mentors, yun yung mga ginagawa natin so that they could really solve the actual problems faced. Hindi yung mga seminars that they could actually read them on books or they could watch videos over YouTube, nagbabayad ng thousands and all, tapos diba, alam naman natin yung seminar pag malayo, nagpi-picture-picture, ginagawa itong opportunity na maraming mga participants para mag-vacation, para mag-pictures. Well, I'm not saying lahat, pero usually yan yung nangyayari. So what is the takeaway of Professor Oligario here? So, she suggests that rethinking what we consider to be effective teaching and how we facilitate it. So this is an integral part of ensuring students receive a quality education. It is assumed that teachers and the actions they take in the classroom fundamentally impact students and what they learn. When a child joins a school and starts attending the classes, teacher is only a person who decides what should be taught and how. A child is like a paper or a clean piece of paper, like tabula rasa of John Locke, where teachers are responsible to write it. So what we need to do is to uplift, inspire, and motivate teachers' morale to ensure that our students, they could really appreciate and get the quality education that they truly deserve. And hence, we will no longer be ranked ourselves in the lowest or in the bottom because we were able to cite the roots of the problem as to why we always ranked or we ranked very low in the recent PISA 2018. So I hope you have learned something here, and if you like this video and the content itself, you may now click the subscribe button and of course like this video, and if you want to share the content, you may share also this to your friends.